Ow, that hurt. That hurt.
No,
Oh my goodness.
Okay, right. Hi, I'm Katerina Robinson. I play Charlie and I'm from Hertfordshire.
I'm Kat Ronson. I'm from Yorkshire. And I play Dave.
Yeah. And together we are Kat and Kat.
And we created
The Lads.
Lads.
We're the creators.
With the judge, the jury, executioner, tea lady.
I'm more the producer. Kat's
She's also our like agent. Like she's like Joey
is the Stell.
Katerina.
Yeah. And then I'd say you're more the director, giving the kind of direction.
So yeah, we've
pretty much done it all ourselves, really.
pretty much. Yeah, we've been filming all week.
Yeah.
And this is our final day.
This is our final day where we actually look good and we look like
we look
glam.
We've been playing men a whole week, and I've kind of lost my shit a little bit.
We have lost a little bit, but we're here now, and that's all that matters at the end of the day.
So we're gonna do a little quick fire thing.
Yeah.
Let me go get our props.
Okay.
So I'm Northern Cat.
And I am Southern Cat. Well. Well, you know what? I think we're both funny, but I think in like different ways. Like, I think I'm funnier in certain aspects, but then you're funnier in certain aspects. So I feel like.
But overall,
Southern wins. You see what I mean?
That's not the saying. That's not the saying. The saying is,
what is the
Northerners are funnier. Like everyone knows.
Northerners are much more like, they're much more chilled and laid back, and I feel like you're more naturally funny, I would say.
Well, surely that means that I am funny.
But I'm still very funny. Okay.
Yeah, that's a match.
That is a match. I sometimes like when I turn up to filming, I'll be knocking on the door and Kat's like literally just woken up. I'll be like, "Are you alive? Are you awake?" Like she'll be in a dressing gown and be like, "Come on in."
I just like to be in maximum comfort at all times.
Not, you know what? Not in work ethic.
No,
We're definitely not lazy in work
mode. I'm there, but every other mode is
you're somewhere else. Well. Oh, you said
it's a match, right?
You know what? I thought you were going to say yourself.
I think
genuinely.
I think that I obviously like my style.
I love your style. Yeah.
You dress up more, like you make more effort, so I think you are the best dressed.
Oh.
Because it takes a long time for me to do those. It takes a big special occasion, hence today.
You know what? That is the biggest compliment I think you've given me, like the whole time we've worked together. Oh. Definitely you.
Yeah.
Definitely you. No, Kat loves to drink. I hardly drink, to be honest, but Kat's like the life and soul of the party. If you're going to have a party, you've got to have Kat there.
Thank you. We're just tooting each other's horns.
I know, exactly. It's like, stop. You
Stop, honey.
Yeah.
Yes. We were just. Can I get one more selfie?
I do like taking a lot of selfies.
Get one more.
It's not from a place of like, what's the words?
It's just documenting your beauty.
It's just documenting my life and how I'm always changing, and you can get a couple of pictures and just get a really good one. Whereas me, I do loads to find the perfect one.
Right.
I think.
So you've got high standards for your selfies, whereas I'll take a blurry one and go,
that'll do, babe.
Okay, I'll get over it.
Yeah, still me. Yeah, I'd say I am.
Gym, doing all your stuff, and I'm just like,
you're just chips and gravy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the northern thing, isn't it?
Chips and gravy. Don't listen. Try.
And a Yorkshire tea. I love a Yorkshire tea. Actually, I love you. I think it is the best tea.
It is the best tea, but I don't drink tea anymore.
Do you not even do anything?
Yeah, my mum actually cried when I told her that.
Why? Why do you not drink?
I like coffee loads. I like coffee, and I just don't ever crave the tea anymore. Maybe because like I was literally forced my entire life.
Yorkshire tea.
Yorkshire tea.
Yorkshire tea, man.
But also, it is my home turf, Taylor's of Harrogate.
Yeah.
I was born in Harrogate, so.
I'm learning a lot about you.
Yeah, I know. So everyone's learning.
Yeah, definitely Kat. You know what?
Well, I'd like to rephrase that as who's the one most likely to cause
Yeah.
It's me. Who's most likely to have a fight? It's me.
You know what? The thing about you is that you say it how it is, and I think that's...
It's not bitchy.
No, it's not.
More honest.
It's honest, and it's just like you don't take no. That's it. That's what it is.
Right.
You just don't take no. You're like, you're just in there. I think that's important in a duo, because I'm sometimes a bit too sweet, and I think
we're sweet and salty. You know, perfect popcorn.
Salty.
Dave just lives in me now.
He's become like part of you now. Dave.
I don't know what's my own thought and what's Dave's thought.
So like,
and I keep doing this.
In general, I actually think our characters that we play, Charlie and Dave, I feel like Charlie would be me as a boy, like a bit a bit like really wants to do well in life. Like that's me down to a T. That is how I am.
Yeah, very positive. Like want to see the best in people. Whereas
and I feel like Dave,
like
if you were a boy, you'd be a bit like Dave.
Yeah.
But, cool. That was round of Mr. and Mrs.
Mr. and Mrs. So this is actually the sofa.
The famous couch.
This is Dave's sofa. It also happens to be my sofa.
Yeah, because we pretty much, how we film Lads, it's all in
It's literally
flat, pretty much.
So indie, it's ridiculous.
We don't have any set, we don't have we literally just film everything in Cat's flat and then all the surrounding areas of Stratford, basically.
A lot of things have gone down on this sofa.
Yeah, a lot of arguments, a lot of drama, which all of you guys will see.
Yes.
So...
this is her job, telling all the things.
Telling all the whole story. Yeah. I met her on Facebook. She put a post up, and straight away when I saw the post, I was like, oh my god, there's a girl called Kat Ronson.
Yeah, I noticed her name straight away.
An actress. She also does comedy. I was like, what the f? I thought I was original. I thought there was
only
one of me.
So we look quite similar as well. But also, whenever I tell someone my name on the phone, they always think it's Robinson. So I was like, oh my god. I did slide in the DMs first.
Slid in.
Because, I pursue.
You pursued.
I pursued.
And then we both started messaging, kind of chatting about comedy and things like that. And then Kat was like, oh, I'm doing a poetry night. If you want to come, it'd be really good to meet you and, meet you in person. So I was like, oh, cool, it's going to be so fun, okay. And there's me going, thinking it's going to be some Shakespearean, poetry night, very oh, the roses are red and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And then I got there, and Kat was just really chilled and really ballsy.
Oh, I like this description.
And was she was just oh, you're right, just really relaxed. And then she's like, oh, I'm gonna go do my poem now. And I was like, all right, cool, good luck and everything. And then she got on stage, and I watched her do this poem about her vagina, specifically about her, specifically about you. And I was just I was in awe of her. I just thought, you know what, this girl's so confident. And I was just you know what, she's a cool girl. I want to work with her.
Thank you. I thought you were very sweet and shy and just a sweet girl. And then I found out when you mentioned the gym and I saw all the gym stuff on your Instagram, I thought,
we're so opposite.
But it does work, doesn't it?
It does work. We're chalk and cheese pretty much with
I was like, oh my God.
Our interests. But when we get together and do comedy, we both have the same goal, the same mindset. Yeah, so I think that's what brings us together.
We can only really rely on each other. We get let down left, right and centre by everyone. So it's nice to just have one person
to rely on and work hard.
It's kind of like being in a girl band, really.
It is.
We dress up as boys. Okay,
so Kat's most annoying habit is So if I'm like overly efficient, a bit too efficient sometimes. So when I get an idea in my head, I'll message Kat at like 8 a.m. and I'll be like, Kat, you need to do this. Or like, I'll voice note her like 5 different messages. And then I know for a fact, I know this, so I don't know why I'm doing it, but I know for a fact she will not get back to me till about midday or like 1 o'clock. Because she's probably...
I've got to digest things as well. Because
she's like asleep or drunk or like, you know what, I need a moment.
So you're annoying to me when you're like super aggy.
In general, I'm not like generalising, but Southerners in general, we are very like, oh my God, I haven't got any bread. Oh, I need to go to the shop. I've run out of milk. What's gonna happen?
I'd love for us to do Freaky Friday or something. And you live in my life and see like how the other half lives.
Yeah,
because it would be like you might just like your blood pressure
calm
might
down.
like lower. You might get loads of health benefits. You might age less.
Yeah, that would be useful.
A lot of health benefits from being just.
I just think it's so fun.
Yeah, girl band.
And it's just really nice having like someone by my side to do stuff with. Like, you know, doing comedy on your own, it can get a bit
It is lonely.
It's a bit lonely, and it's nice having someone who thinks similar to me.
Off and like,
yeah.
If you get a bad experience or whatever, or if people like, a lot of people are a bit discouraging, saying behind your back, like take the out of you, and you hear lots of stuff that's been said about you, and it's just nice to have someone that's on your corner who's not a little
my favourite moment is the McDonald's trip, the McDonald's episode.
Yeah, that is pretty.
God.
I obviously haven't watched any of it yet because it's just been filmed this week, but
it's because
I cannot wait.
I can't wait to see it. It's because it wasn't a lot of it that we did that it wasn't planned. Like we knew we were going to McDonald's.
We don't actually plan any of the stuff. We
Just
have like the episode written out and like bullet points.
Yeah.
Well, I think everyone enjoyed the day that Lucia came.
Oh yeah.
Lucia
oh yeah.
Even the most mad-ass man happy.
I know what my favourite quote is from the series.
I like this is the mango chutney aisle. My
favourite quote ever is, I'm bereft. I've been bereft from the hairdressers. I've been it's hilarious.
Thank you. And I picked one of yours.
It is
great.
Charlie is like the sweet boy, the kind of bit naive, really wants to do well in life. He's like super lovable. Like he's just so cute, and I think he like looks up to Dave. Yeah, I think he looks up to Dave as like a big brother, and like I think he kind of wants to be like Dave in the sense like Dave's a bit more of a lad, I'd say, than Charlie. But it's quite cute because Charlie has no friends, even though Dave's...
Oh, don't say that.
Let's be honest.
Come on.
Dave probably doesn't really have any friends either, and it's cute that they both like found each other through both being losers, pretty much. It's cute. It's cute that they've both found each other.
And Dave is just like very angry. I think he just wants to be ruler of the roost, and it's a way of him.
He's actually
everything being about him.
He's super sensitive as well. He's very sensitive. Like, because when you think about all the episodes, he gets like really like upset about everything.
Yeah, he's got a lot of feelings. So
Dave existed before all of this.
Yes,
we did a sketch.
Earlier. Was it last year?
It was not end of last year. Yeah,
we did a sketch about, because we were kind of pissed what I was.
Yeah.
Well, people have done this a few times to have said about us for having like sexual material. Like you could just see the audience switch off and go, I'm not interested in hearing a girl say this. And it's really obvious, and I was just sick of it, of people judging us for being women in comedy
and wanting to speak sexually, like on a stage, which is, there's nothing wrong with that.
And but also just people saying that women comedians aren't even funny. We get it all. We hear absolutely every single thing said about us just because we're women doing comedy. So we've done this sketch sketch called
And
Are Females Really
Funny?
Funny? And it's like a news thing. And then
it's like a news report thing. Yeah, we
And
filmed it at the Cavendish.
Dave was born there.
Yeah. And
Dave was a very disgruntled audience member who was horrified to see a female comedian on stage, and
yeah,
he came out and he was like,
affected him.
"What was she doing up there?"
I hope
We
so.
don't know.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
But I want to do a camping trip.
Yeah, we want to do like lads go on holiday.
Oh yeah, like
That would be really fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching,
Thank you
and we
for
hope you
watching.
enjoy our series, and
Thank you.
hopefully we can make a second one. Banging! Existence have been shaken, and I've got to. I might have a bath actually.
I feel like we're on a path to like enlightenment, and like you're on one path, I'm on another path, but eventually.
But why are we on different paths?
No, you don't get me, because like we're on different paths. Go on. Different paths, but eventually our paths are going to collide, and we're going to be on one. Oh. You're on one path, yeah. So like, you're on one path, yeah. But eventually our paths are gonna like collide,
Right.
and we're gonna be on the same path.
Different paths.
No, you don't get me, mate. Like, let me finish. So like, we're on two different paths, but eventually our paths are gonna collide,
Right.
and we're gonna be on like the same path.
Right. Relationships are about compromise.
Yeah, exactly. Compromise.
So
isn't
maybe
it?
we can do the weeds on Friday.